And let's take a live look now at the so-called Freedom Convoy rally in Ottawa. Protesters calling for an end to COVID-19 vaccine and other mandates. Now U.S. officials putting more pressure on Canada to intervene and reopen the pivotal transport crossings. NewsNation correspondent Michael Shore is monitoring the situation taking place in Ottawa.
About 6.5 hours to the northwest of the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor is the Canadian capital of Ottawa, where the protests continue and the police have yet to intervene in the same way.
I think what's going to happen eventually is the people are going to come out and support the truckers. So we're going to have a huge number of people here.
Those people turned out to be counter-protesters on Sunday. Several pro-vaccine Canadians showing up in Ottawa to disrupt the truckers. Police escorting some vehicles away after the skirmish. All of the protesting has been allowed to endure in the capital without similar action from Ontario Provincial Premier Doug Ford to what was taken in Windsor, as they await further plans from the courts and Parliament. But protesters there remain steadfast.
Nothing's really changing down here because of what happened in Windsor, and I'm not sure what's going to happen in Windsor as far as them regrouping or going back in.
What sets Ottawa apart is that the protests are varied, based more on what they say is freedom than commerce.
We're just average Joes, but we've been sent here on a mission, and we want our fellow patriots to believe in us.
Another difference is the pressure put on Canada by U.S. officials late in the week. Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg pushing specifically for intervention to reopen border crossings without a focus on the situation in Ottawa. So that situation remains.
My plan is to just stick around and see what happens up in Parliament. I got nowhere else to be, nothing to do, so as far as that goes, I'm going to be here to hold the line and see what happens.
Rudabeh, we're here about 14 miles from where the Super Bowl is being played right now, amid reports all week that there would be some sort of sympathetic trucker convoy here to disrupt the Super Bowl. That didn't happen. There were a smattering of protesters inside of the perimeter of the Super Bowl, but it was just people sort of protesting vaccination mandates here in Los Angeles, and a couple of people talking about how they don't want to have masks anymore. But I think the story to watch out of Ottawa, from what reports I'm hearing, are those counter-protesters, people that are saying enough is enough. I spoke to a trucker here in California who said to me, and again it's anecdotal, said to me that they need to see the supply chain repaired so they can get money in their pocket, and anything that's disrupting the supply chain is disrupting truck drivers here in the United States. Rudabeh?
Yeah, there is another view as well. Michael, thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.